dance and for art to live, it must address contemporary concerns in a very urgent way. And this urgency can only be manifested if we break down silos and boxes. The sensation starts from here. So, Spencer, can you just show that again, please? And Will? Great.
Yeah.
So you can feel the energy here. So it's not that the person has to melt here. The person starts to melt already, and this is just a moment which is going to take its climax. My name is Hari Krishnan. I am a choreographer who integrates Bharatanatyam, queer dance, contemporary dance from global perspectives, in putting them together in an innovative, imaginative way on one hand, but on the more important level of my exploration, I'm interested in socio-political resonances of how this hybrid I'm making and crafting in the dance space speaks in 2024 in this complex, fractured world we are living in. And there should be a distinct difference between eroticism and sensuality. So it's a very intimate moment rather than a sexual moment. It's very pleasurable and sensual and just feeling each other and really entering this new space of love. Rowdies in Love is an ensemble work for 8 male dancers. It has 2 very different layers brought together. The first layer, as the word rowdies means, it's based on a community, a cohort of individuals who are unhinged, ruckus, loud, and refusing to fit into a box. At the same time, there is compassion, empathy, and the celebration of love.
It's honestly just been so natural, our communication and the way that we all come together. It doesn't feel like it's being simulated in the work, it's just real.
Life is beautiful, life is queer, life is lovely, life is pleasurable. And here we go.
Hari was my thesis advisor at Wesleyan, and my thesis was on male intimacy. A lot of us do identify as queer and non-binary people, and I think that inherently that lends itself to like a really beautiful space where it feels like an immediate and not like belabored love that is shared amongst us. Being at the Pillow, I've felt this really intense camaraderie and like community building that like I didn't expect, but was like very much welcome.
We recording? Yep. Yes. Okay. Cool.
So
Thank you.
something's happening? Okay, great. Okay, excellent. These are Rowdies in Love. Neeraj?
Yes, I recognize you all from the videos.
Oh,
Excellent.
we're much better at dancing than you think.
Neeraj understands my choreographic schizophrenia, and he meets me as a composer making sound and incredible music, which is as insane and as zany and as unexpected and as unpredictable.
The music has just been such a like generative tool that's just been like, it's like a lifeline that holds us throughout. When we're really exhausted, it really like channels through our bodies and it like makes us like push through.
One of the first dances I saw when I was growing up as a young child in Singapore was a video of Ruth and Dennis and Ted Shawn dancing what they would call their ethnic dances, where they were cultural voyeurs. I wasn't sure what I was looking at, but that seeped into my social consciousness, and that, coupled with being born and raised in multicultural Singapore, really gave me a broad outlook in terms of what else dance could encompass.
He is continuing the legacy of Ted Shawn in a much more queer frontal, queer liberated, queer joy kind of way. And I think obviously Ted Shawn was trying to do that and couldn't because of the times. And I think that Hari is trying to continue his legacy on in exactly the vision that he wanted, right? Like I think queer people in general create and do futuristic art. And I think that this is Ted Shawn's wildest dream. That's like what's so beautiful about this particular work, because it really does connect very linearly to his legacy, his work, to Hari's work, to Hari's legacy, the themes he's exploring, and what he's trying to say.
When we talk about contemporary dance, I think people have this preconceived notion that it's purely within abstraction, but it can come from and be imbued from other forms, and specifically non-Western forms that can resituate Western perspectives, specifically American perspectives. And I think that is one part of the work that is truly radical and novel and needed.
Because when all else fails in the world, it's the arts that will transform you. It's the arts that will uplift you. It's the arts that will heal you. And that's what we need now. And dance is my healing mechanism. Dance is my go-to in terms of finding solace from the insanity of the world outside. And that's why I make work, and that's why I don't choose to silo myself as I'm this or that or this. I'm everything and then more, and the people I choose to work with also encompass that very sharing, generous, caring, pervasive worldview of who we are as humans. And lights to black.
Go, Liza, go. Go, Liza. Do something. Keep going.
Documentary crew.
What about